All right, you guys asked how we get 3 trucks done in one day. I'm gonna take you along today. This is gonna be a long video, but you're gonna see. Levi's up there starting on the grill right now, and I'm gonna be running wheels. Let's go. What's going on, everybody?
Started with something, huh?
Yeah.
You ain't never touched
No.
it? Okay.
Nope. I ain't never done these
I was
ones
just making sure.
because they're all sandblasted. I think they planned on painting
Yeah,
painting them or powder coating them at one time, and they just never did.
Okay, that's just all I
Same
wanted.
with these. They were gonna coat them with something, but they just never did.
That's all I wanted to make sure before I touched the buffs.
You got it. What's going on, everybody? So we're gonna get 3 trucks done today, whether everybody believes it or not. One wheel down. Next wheel. Let's go. Know weird it is not listening to my audiobooks or music while I'm working? So weird. Huh? I listen to audiobooks while I'm working. If you ain't learning, you ain't earning, my friend. All right, that side's wheels are done. Kim Cole, hey, Evan, thanks for showing how you do this. I had 20 hours in the truck I just finished yesterday. We ain't gonna have an hour and a half in this truck, so I can respect the hustle. I remember what it was like back when I first started. Everything comes down to building a process on how you do things. Everybody that works here in my shop understands my process. Um, the way we do things, we have a very distinct process. I start with wheels because the buff's new. I want to break in the buff. And then as I move along, I move forward. I'll move on to the tanks and then the boxes. And when Levi's done with the grill there, he'll go to either the tank or the box on the other side, whichever needs to get done. If I'm way ahead, he'll go on to the box so that we even each other out. And then we move on to the front wheels last. So it's all about build yourself a process and repetition. The more you repeat that process, the faster you're going to get. So try and keep up. truck I was working on had a bunch of clay stained aluminum. What's the best way that you found to deal with that? Um, to get off clay stained stuff, um, I usually use a wet sanding compound. Um, I'll share it in a later video, but Brian Bierry, do you have time for a day of schooling? I'm from Southwest Wisconsin. I only do schooling from October through February, Brian. Um, this time of year, we're so busy, I don't have time to do training. We do have an online training course, which is why we did that, so that people could still purchase that in the summer. I've got a lot of really great feedback from the online training course. It's my Teachable link. Um, but yeah, I only do training October through February because the shop's so busy. I wouldn't get you properly trained while we're knocking 3 trucks out in a day. But I see there's 20 people in the live. If everybody could just drop a comment saying hi, that'd be great. It'll help you out over like I said, we'll be doing this all day, so you'll get to watch how we get everything done so fast. Is a pattern, a process, and then just keeping your head down. A lot of people like to stop or shoot a video. When you do that, it slows yourself down, or you talk on the phone, or you're Snapchatting, you're doing whatever, and it just slows you down. So just keep moving, keep your head down, keep right on hustling, and you'll get it all done quickly. Thank you, Fred, for dropping a hello in there. Hopefully everybody else does the same and helps the algorithm out. Levi. Those end caps, are super liney. So just cut it in on an angle and then cut it straight up and then don't color them. Just kind of lighten your pressure on the second cut straight up because you can't color the end caps on this one. So I say that because we've sanded this thing a bunch of times. We've tried acid. We've tried everything to get the lines out of the back of this. I'm pretty sure if you cut this off, I bet the lines are on the inside. So, yeah. I'm using the yellow. It's cutting good. I'm kind of with the cord. Yeah, so real funny story, Chuck Myers. There is differences in quality and there's difference in price level for us. I treat this like an oil change service center. I have a high end stuff that we do for the show guys that want like absolute perfection, and then these guys they want just working quality. So we do have a difference in all that stuff. Actually, I'll be going through pricing as soon as we're done with this one, so you guys can see the difference. So thank you guys. Thank you guys all for commenting too. For all of you that said hello, I appreciate that. You come in just live on YouTube. What's new in your world, buddy?
Not much.
You get a good night's sleep? You sleep good back there? Yeah. How's it feel? It was just raining in there. And now since on the other side I could tell Levi did the tank and he's doing the box, what I'm going to do is I'll go over and do the other steer wheel as well. And by the time I'm done with the other steer wheel, he'll likely be done with that other box. So we'll all be getting done at about the same time. Now you may have also noticed I didn't acid anything. The reason I didn't do that is I don't do that. I don't like moisture in my shop. I don't like none of that stuff. Moisture is the enemy of polish. It makes way more work. It's not great. It's less than ideal. Let's go to the other side. I also don't clean lug nut covers. That's for the truck wash guys. Takes you as long to clean a lug nut cover as it does to polish that entire wheel. Now in between each truck, I untangle all the cords so that the next one is nice and fresh. I'm going to let you watch Levi.
Cream.
Nice.
Does this stick on top?
Yeah, a little bit.
If you want to take this one too, this is the first one I gave you. I'll give it to you.
That stuff was really good. Like, really, really good.
I don't drink more
It was strong. Holy cow. That it woke me up. There's no question about it. Yeah, mine's pretty warm too. All right, let's see what everybody says here. What's going on, everybody? David Amazola, polishing truck as well. Warrior, love it. I appreciate you. Chuck Myers, the sales trailer they see at Matt's and other shows. Do they need to be touched up every often? How do you keep up with that time? Because I'm guessing it's very expensive thing. Yeah, those guys, you got to keep up with them quite a bit. There's Javier. He just stops by every now and then. Anytime he's coming through town, he'll stop by and say hi and drop off some coffee for me. He buys polishing products from us. What's going on, Cody? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so here we go. I'm going to write the invoicing down. My sister in the office usually does our invoicing for us. So this is truck number 391. So I'm going to write truck 391 so she can put it in the notes for this customer. This customer is very good to us. He brings us his whole fleet every year. So I got 6 wheels. The wheels were in decent shape, so 6 of them, and I cross-cut the back ones. So I've got 4 by 35 and 2 by 30. The front ones are just my minimum price. My minimum price is 30, but my back ones I cross-cut, so I charge 35. The tanks, they're 2 by 100. They're only $100 a piece. They're in really good shape too. The boxes, we only did the diamond plate on top, which is drier, so it took a little longer. I had to cut them twice. So the boxes, we just did the sides of the lid and that top part. So I do 2 by 25. There's 2 air tanks. We charge 10 on those. And then the grill is 1 by 65. 65 is my minimum on grills. So there you have it. That's this truck. When we go to invoice the next truck, I'll show you the next one. Motorcycle details. That's always interesting. Yeah, Cody, the golf outing is coming up again. The golf outing is our charity that we do for wounded veterans. We raise money for wounded vets. So, yeah, there's that. We are at 55 minutes. I'm guessing this truck will be out in about an hour and 10. So all we got to do is put that emblem back in, and we're done. Want to hold that emblem in for me? Yeah. Got it. Thank you. What's that?
359.
Yeah, 359. All right, hood's coming down.
Sounds good.
You see the back building? Hopefully it'll be done next week. Yeah, I'm hoping. Be moving Melinda and the t-shirt printing operation to the back building. Ellen's still over there. Melinda will be back there. What's that? Air tank's done. Did you hit the front of the tank on this side, Armando? Yeah. Okay. I cut it to help you out a little bit. It was a little dry, so. Oh yeah, this box sucks. That air tank stuck under there. There. You just gotta slide it underneath that air tank. Once it's under the air tank, it goes. All good?
Yeah.
All right. You want to pull your cord under, Levi?
That's crazy.
Ain't it? When he finally replaces these, I'd like to have them cut the ends off it. Not even an hour, yeah.
It looks so good, and then if you color it, it's gonna
If you color it, goes straight dog shit. I'd like to cut the end cap off and see if them burn lines are on the inside. Yeah. All right, I was wrong. We are at 58 minutes, so 1 full hour. Let me take you guys along while I pull this truck out and pull the next one in. Got a beautiful little 359 here. You got the old flat dash in her. Peter Bailey, what's up, people? What are we cutting up today? 3 trucks. We got one done in an hour. Next one's coming in. Back this one out, pull the next one in. Yep, Cody, I learned how to drive semis a long time ago. Because I didn't want to have to rely on truck drivers to pull them in and out of my shop for me. So now, if you're new to the chat here, if you wouldn't mind dropping a hello, a hi, whatever, say where you're from, help the algorithm out a little bit, that would be great. It would really help me out a lot. Love the the next truck's not quite as nice as this one was, but it does have painted tanks, so it'll still go pretty quick. But the reason we're hustling today is the third truck this company's sending from their fleet is going to be here between 10 and 11 o'clock. So we got to get these 2 done before that next one gets here, because he's going to wait for his truck. So we're going to also get him done so when he gets here, he can just hop in his, he can drop his truck, he can take a little break in our driver's rest area, and then as soon as he's done, he can get back on the road. But shout out to John Smeedema for this video. We do a lot of fleets, and his is one of the fleets we do. Truck number 1, 1 hour. Let's go grab the next one. He's got an old Pabst Blue Ribbon Jimmy bar here. Check that out. Pabst. Pretty neat. The interior is pretty cool in this thing too. Look at them tanks. They look great, don't they? Wheels, tanks, that box, air tank, wheel, grill. There's a little bit of hand polish underneath this driver's side headlight yet. Passenger side too, it didn't get wiped. Hand polish is on there, just got to wipe it off. That happens sometimes. That's why we check it over when we pull it outside. We gotta wipe it off while I'm pulling this next one in. This one's a 379. I don't care if you've got a Kenworth, a Volvo. I don't care if you got Javier's Columbia back there. We will polish anything. Of course, there's no air. I swear no trucks hold air anymore. Cody, I do not have my CDL. I'm working to get it, but I do not have it currently. What am I doing this weekend? This weekend's Mother's Day, so I think we're gonna take Tammy out for Mother's Day. And sorry, buddy, it is not Jeremy Hoffman's truck. We haven't seen Jeremy in a while. I think you do Jeremy's stuff now. Do you know a Russian company, G Tool, that is production materials for polishing? I do not. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that one. So when I pull this truck in, Armando knows he's got to block the tires, and I'll leave the brakes released. I haven't polished for Jeff Waglia in quite a while, buddy. Um, I wish we did. I love his old cab over. Perfect. Got the thumbs up. That means the wheels are blocked. What? Do we do the sides of them? I don't think so. I think this is the one we don't do none of that. Yeah. No, this one we don't touch the boxes at all. This one's just wheels and grill. No air tank on this one either. Yep, this one's the rough one. I'll leave you guys up by Levi for this one, because it's just the grill pretty much and 6 wheels. So you guys aren't going to enjoy watching the wheels. The grill would be the more important part. I'll leave you guys up here by Levi for this one. This grill's pretty white. So you'll get a lot more to watch if you watch Levi up here than you do watching me doing wheels, because the wheels are just fast. But what does it cost to polish one truck wheel? Honestly, Manuel, it all depends. Seriously, everything depends. So sometimes our base price on a wheel is $30. If I got to cross cut the lips, I charge 35. If I got to do any kind of sanding starts at 45 and works its way up. I don't go above 95, just because if I got to do a $95 wheel, I don't want to do it. I'm going to throw it on the wheel machines in there. And even then, the wheel machines, I only go up to 95, because above 95, I can buy you a new wheel for like 225 to 300. And at above 95, I'm going to spend an hour on that wheel, and I'm not making any money at 95 on an hour a wheel. And this shop's got to stay open. So, is this your first time live, or have you been missing out? Yeah, no, sorry, buddy. I try to do a couple lives a year, but I've been talking about it for a while. That everybody's been asking how we get so many trucks done in a day. So I figured it was a good time to just do a live, let everybody watch us roll trucks in, roll them out, get them done. Like this one's not bad. The 6 wheels, I'll blast through them. Levi will be just finishing the grill by the time we get done with that, because this grill's pretty rough. But every wheel's different, so don't assume yours is going to be 30 a wheel, or don't assume yours is going to be 95 a wheel. But you got a good system going there, streamline. That's what you got to do, Joe. the more you can build a process and execute that process every day, you're just going to get faster and faster every day. Arizona polishing in this heat, you can keep that stuff. I do not enjoy polishing when it's hot. I put that big ass AC unit in here because I do not like polishing in the heat. But I'm going to let you sit here and watch Levi. Probably take him 30, 35 minutes to do this grill. But we're not turning it into a show grill. We're just polishing it up real nice, making it look decent. It's going to be a moneymaker across the interstate. That's exactly it. They're not looking for a show polish. Ready? They're looking for shiny on the other side of the highway. I think this is the emblem you got to pull on. Give me 1 second. Let me get. I got the one side loose. Is it? It's coming. Yeah. Yeah, well, the one bolt's kind of half loose or whatever. They don't stay tight no more. Now, we don't do the diamond plate on the boxes on this one because the diamond plate's too rough. Polishing a camper. You can keep that stuff too, buddy. Here you go, Levi. Looking good at 70 mile per hour. Come on. Orange and brown, get out of town. I like it. That's a good one. I like it. Orange and brown and get out of town. Y'all killing it, Evan. I appreciate that, bud. Appreciate you guys all watching. I'm going to plug my phone in so I don't go dead. Love you too, Cody. Hope you're doing good today. What's that? Nice. Good for you, buddy. Well, I'm down 10 pounds. I'm down 10 pounds since Louisville.
I'm down with 5 already now. Kind of quit soda a little bit.
Really?
I think like 1 or 2 a day, but
Yeah. The more you cut back, the more you'll lose. You'd be surprised. I've only had maybe 1 soda a day now. That's still down from where you were.
that little motherfucker over there, that's body fluid right there.
What's that? It's weird when you don't have energy drinks. Like after a week, your body starts feeling so much better. I had one the other day, and I was like, man, I miss the taste of it, but yeah, they taste so good. I'm gonna put that live up too. How long? Holy shit. Cracking. Remember the brake clean? Both of them wheels are covered in grease. Oh yeah. We just ran these wheels last year on the machine, so they're cutting nice, but there's just a ton of grease on it. Yeah, must have changed all four of them. What's that? Yeah. Yeah. Don't take that long once you get in it. What's that?
It's not a show truck, but I like it.
Yeah. But you keep your stuff up nice. That's it. That's what makes a
Right now,
difference.
you have to see it.
Yeah.
I love the video when you do I love you. That's something that you do.
I love them just the same. I don't care what it is. See if I can. You're welcome, Cody. I'm glad to help you get started polishing. And we don't sand very often. We try to avoid sanding. We sand when we have to, but we don't sand always. Levi's not sanding this one. He's just going to make it work. Just got to look good going down the highway. Am I doing the rest of the day polishing trucks, buddy? You're non-stop all day today. What's that? Been sitting? No. They run this thing all the time. This one's like their spare truck. Anytime a truck goes down, they use this one. What's that? You don't like it just laying out. Yeah, we'll be live all day, Cody. You just got a color yet?
Yeah.
Okay. So since Levi and mine's pattern is the same, we can both grab a color buff and color it. Nobody's going to know the difference. The next one pull up yet? I hear a truck running outside, but what's that? I have no idea. Oh. Must have stopped in and bought product next door.
Truck right there.
What's that?
There's that dirty truck.
Yeah, we got another one back there that we could do too. Friday's truck. Ready to throw that emblem back in?
Yep.
To be honest, I think I foam adhesive this one in last year.
Did you?
I think so.
I actually think so.
I got to thinking about it while I was coloring it. I'm like, I think I foam adhesive this one in last year because it wouldn't stay in there. So Javier said one of the wheels I did was 3 minutes and 51 seconds.
That's rolling.
Cut and color.
I've ever did was like 547 or something like that.
And then Armando hand polished it. And Armando gets done in about 3 minutes hand polishing each one. So under 7 minutes a wheel.
About right. I mean, Armando's about 10.
Yeah.
About right.
You didn't even start 3 minutes and 51 seconds. So it's like
Here, wait. 9 seconds in before I touch the wheel. So 3 minutes. 3 minutes 42 seconds if you count just the time I touch the wheel. Got both jacks down.
Now I'm a little crazy about the world's inside.
What's that? Oh yeah. No, listen, you could line up 1,000 wheels a day. I do just wheels all day long. I love wheels. You get me a bunch of aero trucks with just, get me a bunch of Freightliner Columbias with just wheels. Shit, I do just wheels all day. All right. So we're going to invoice this one. What's the truck number on this one, Levi? 389. Ain't that something? So this one had a bunch of hub oil on it. So three of the wheels were 35, and the other 3 were nice, so they were my minimum. So the other 3, no tanks, no boxes, no air tanks. One grill by, I would say, would you say 85 on that grill, Levi? 85 on that grill? Extra 20. It was a little wider and took more cutting, so 85 on this grill. There it is. You got them both. Both trucks so far. So we are way ahead of schedule. It's only 9:15. I think what we're going to do is we're going to sweep up before the next one gets in here. I'll pull this one out. Let's pull this one out, Levi, and give it a quick sweep before that next one gets here. It's getting pretty dusty.
miles that come through over. You stop and I had one lady flip me off out there the other day. Really? Yeah, I stopped her right there and it was clearly blocking the whole road. Like there was a car in front of her that stopped and she literally pulled all the way to the other lane and was about to try to go around her. But I looked at her and I kind of threw my arms up at her and said, "What are you doing?" And she threw a bird back out at me, and I said, "Well, I got one of them too, lady. Like, you're not the only one with a middle finger, lady. Like, what is that supposed to do? You flip me off, but you're still gonna sit here and wait on this truck." I said, "At the end of the day, you're gonna be hanging out waiting on that truck."
Want to grab that? I got a feeling the last one's going to be an orange buff. This grinder's getting a little warm. Here's the yellow and brown. You said yours is getting warm too? So the more you keep the stuff off the floor, the less it gets mashed in every time you drive over it. Yeah. That poor little guy. I wish there was a better solution for that. Literally, I think it was.
much time from regular sweeping?
Well, I do too, and I got my arms with that thing so much.
Oh yeah.
Really genetic to see it. Really genetic to see it right
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. How many people
And
we
that's
still
how you
got
do
in here?
2 trucks before lunch, boys.
2 trucks before 9:30. It ain't even 9:30 yet. We started at 7, 2.5 hours.
Still early then.
We're only at 2.5 hours and 2 trucks so far.
That was not even an hour, guys. Not even an hour a trick.
TJ Williams says, thanks, Evan. I really need to see this. I'm on the right path, though. Just need to get more experience. Yeah, that's exactly it. Is you want to get faster, it all comes down to experience. The only thing that pisses me off is this guy right here. Been with me how many years?
This is the third.
Third season with me?
Third.
Literally dumped every bit of information into him as I can, and he's caught up to me already. Not quite as fast yet, but he's getting close.
Fucking, you got a lot of length on me. It's hard to get that fast.
My long arms is what
Got a
gets
lot
him.
of fucking length on me.
But his quality's there. He's got the quality in a really good amount of time, so he's really quick. But yeah, Javier back here, he was timing us on them rear wheels, and he said the one rear wheel was 3 minutes and 51 seconds, and Armando is getting hand polished in about a little over 3 minutes. Because
about 30 seconds more than.
Yeah, about as long as it takes me to cut, it takes him about another 30 seconds to hand polish. So, yeah.
Trick is to never stop.
Don't stop.
If
Just
you're
keep
grinding
moving.
by yourself, grind the whole truck out before you stop.
I hand polish in between.
No, don't. You're wasting time.
When I'm doing wheels, I'll hand polish one, leave it, let it dry, and I'll come back when I'm done with all 4 wheels. It's easier to wipe off that way.
You hit a vape in the middle of hand polishing, you messed yourself all up.
I don't vape, so I ain't got to worry about that. TJ said everything I'm doing right now needs sanded, so then next go around it will be nicer. Yeah, I get it. Like that last truck, those wheels we threw on the wheel machine last time it was here, so it definitely made it a lot easier this time. Because those wheels used to be really rough, so I talked them into letting me throw them on the wheel machine last year when they were here. So, but I got a feeling we're gonna have a long break here, probably about an hour before the next truck gets here. So I'll end this one and I'll start a new one as soon as the next one gets here. So you guys ain't got to sit here, watch us clean out grinders and get ready for the next one. So we'll see you guys in about an hour.